Hi everyone, hope you all are good. So we're going to start with grade 5 maths. So you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 5 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find the list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter mixed operations, and the lessons we're going to cover today are write numerical expressions, add, subtract, multiply, and divide fractions and mixed numbers, add, subtract, multiply, and divide decimals, word problems, add, subtract, multiply, and divide fractions and mixed numbers, word problems. So let's just start with the first lesson, that is write numerical expressions. Please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Okay, here I'm grade 5 maths. The chapter name is mixed operation, and here is the lesson I'm going to start with write numerical expressions. Okay, let's start with the examples. Write an expression for the operation described below. Add 7 to 6. Basically, you have to understand the words here. Add, that means you just have to write down the mathematical expression. So 7 add, just put the mathematical sign for the addition. Got it? It would be 7 plus 6. That's how you can write add 7 to 6. Got it? Okay, write an expression for the operation described below. Divide 6 by 3. Divide, that means you have two of the numbers, they are 6 and 3, and which mathematical operation in between them, it would be divide 6 by 3. Got it? That's how we write divide 6 by 3. Got it? Okay, the next one is write an expression for the operations described below. 8 divided by 5, that means you have two of the numbers 8 and 5, and the operation in between them is divide. Either you can write this way or either you can write this way, they both are same. Got it? Let's start with the practice questions. Write an expression for the operation described below. Divide 8 by 7. If type x, if you basically you have to multiply, if the multiplication sign, you have to use this sign, and for division you have to use this sign. Got it? Got it. And we do not have to simplify. Divide 8 by 7, that means it is 8 over 7. Very good. That would be the second option. Just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is add 3 and 9. So which is the correct option? Simply you have to put the mathematical sign for the addition. Got it? It would be option number 1. Got it? You simply have to add them. 3 plus 9. Got it? It would be add 3 plus 9. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, write an expression for the operation described below. 3 times 10. Okay, so you are given, you have to type this sign, type X for the, like cross for the multiplication. So 3 times 10, times means you have to multiply, so you can just write it down like this, 3 times 10. That would be option number 2. Got it? So select the correct option and click on the give it. Okay, the next one is write an expression for the operation described below. 3 divided by 4. So which is the correct option? Option 1 or option 2? Yes, it is option number 1. 3 divided by 4. Option number 1 is the correct option. Got it? You have to write down the division by this sign. So it would be option number 1. 3 divided by 4. Okay, write an expression for the operation described below. Subtract 7 from 10. So which is the correct option? Option 1 or option 2? Basically, you have to identify the, you have to understand 7 from 10. That means you have to do 10, take away 7. Got it? 7 from 10. That means you have to take away 7 out of 10. So it would be option number 2. Got it? Yes, you just have to understand the words and then you have to select the correct option. It would be the second one. Okay, write an expression for the operation described below. Add 9 and 6. So which is the correct option? Add 9 and 6. Yes, that would be the second option. Simply have to write with the addition sign. So it would be the second option. Very good. Divide 6 by 3. So which is the correct option? Option 1 or 2? Yes, that is option number 2. Got it? You have to divide 6 by 3. So it would be 6 divided by 3. Very good. Okay, write an expression for operation described below. 8 divided by 5. So which is the correct option? Option 1 or option 2? It would be the second option. Got it? 8 over 5. You have to divide 8 by 5. So it would be the second option. Just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, add 8 and 7. So which is the correct option? Add 8 and 7. So it is option number 1. Got it? Just add them. Very good. Okay, 2 divided by 10. So which is the correct option? Option 1 or option 2? 2 divided by 10, that is option number 1. Got it? You have to divide 2 by 10. So it would be 2 over 10. Got it? Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just go back and start with a new lesson. And the next lesson is add, subtract, multiply, and divide fractions and numbers. Let's just start with the second lesson. Option number. Let's start with the next lesson, that is add, subtract, multiply, and divide fractions and mixed numbers. Okay, let's start with the first example. Basically, you have to uh, almost more than one operation is involved in the mathematical operation, and we are going to learn how can we solve them. Got it? Okay, so we have the division, multiplication, and addition here. Got it? So division and multiplication are on the same level, so you have to start from the left to right. Got it? So in the left, the first operation you have to perform is 9 divided by 1. Got it? So any number divided by 1 equals the same number. So 9 divided by 1 is 9. Got it? Then if you have to do from left to right, you have to perform the multiplication first. 9 times 6 is 54. Got it? Now you're left with just addition. So add 59. 4 plus 9 is 63. Got it? That means when you evaluate the expression, the answer is 63. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the practice questions. You can have a look on the questions on the tutorial. They are already solved. So I'm going to start with the test questions so that we can do the practice quiz. Got it? Okay, let's start with the first one. 1 times 2 plus 2 times 5. So here you have two of the operations involved, multiplication and addition. Got it? Multiplication has the higher priority, so you have to do multiplication first, but you have two of the multiplication. So go from left to right. So on the left, the first operation is 1 times 2. Got it? So just do 1 times 2 first. 1 times 2 is 2, and then 2 times 5. Now you're left with addition and multiplication. Multiplication has the higher priority. Got it? So you have to do multiplication first. It would be 2 plus 5 times 2 is 10. Got it? So now you have to do 2 plus 10. 2 plus 10 equals 12. So the correct option is 12. Got it? So just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. The correct option is 12. Okay, the next one is 3 plus 7 divided by 1 times 1. So the multiplication and division has the higher priority. Then you have addition and subtraction. But if you have more than one operation in the same line, you have to do from left to right. Like here you have first addition, but the division and multiplication has the higher priority. So when going forward, division is first. So let's do division first. Got it? First, let's do 7 divided by 1. Got it? So 7 divided by 1, any number dividing by 1 equals the same number. So it would be 3 plus 7 times 1. Got it? Now you have to addition and multiplication. Multiplication has the higher priority. So you have to do 7 times 1. That would be 7. Now at last you have to add them. So 3 plus 7 equals 10. So the correct option is 10. Got it? So the correct option is 10. Just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. So keep this very important point in your mind. When you have more than one operation involved, you have to do from left to right. But keep in mind, multiplication and division has the higher priority. So you have to do from left to right, but you have to do multiplication or addition, multiplication and division first. Got it? Then you have to do addition and subtraction. Got it? Okay, let's start with the one 5 times 4 minus 1 times 5. So multiplication has the higher priority. Go from left to right. So just do 5 times 4. 5 times 4 is 20, and then you're left with 1 times 5. Now again you have multiplication has a high priority, so just do multiplication. It would be 20 minus 5 times 1 is 5. Now you're left with subtraction, so just subtract 20, take away 5 equals, very good, 20 take away 5 equals 15. So the correct option is 15. So just select the correct option, then click on the Okay button. Okay, the next one is 5 divided by 5 plus 3 plus 1. So you have to follow the same things. Go from left to right. So on the left you have division first. So let's just divide. 5 divided by 5 equals 5 divided by 5 equals 1. Now you have to add the first one from left to right. 1 plus 3 equals 3 and 3 plus 1 equals 3 plus 1 equals 4 and 4 plus 1 equals 5. So the correct option is 5. Got it, everyone? So the correct option is 5. Just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. 5 it is. 3 and 1 4 and 4 and 1 5. Got it? Okay, let's go from left to right. So for left, you have to perform division first. 6 divided by 1 equals 6. Got it? Now you have to perform multiplication first. It will be 6. 6 times 7 is 42. Got it? And in the last, you are left with addition. So 42 plus 6 equals 48. Got it? So the correct option is 48. Just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is evaluate 3 plus 4 times 4 plus 2. So multiplication has the high priority, so to just do multiplication first. You have to do 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16. Just do 3 plus 16 plus 2. Now you have to add, just do from left to right. 16 plus 3 equals 19 and 19 plus 2 equals 21. So the correct option is 21. Got it? The correct option is 21. Okay, the next one is you have addition and division. Just do the division first. Got it? So 2 plus 4 plus 2 divided by 1, any number divided by 1 equals the same number. It would be 2. Got it? So the correct option is 8. Just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is 3 times 3 plus 7 times 1 plus 3. Okay, so 3 plus 7, you have to do multiplication first. Got it? Because the multiplication has the higher priority. So you have to do multiplication first. 7 times 1. 7 times 1 is 7. Now you have addition. Just do from left to right. Add them. 7 plus 3 equals 10 and 10 plus 3 equals 13. Got it? So the correct option is 13. Got it, everyone? The correct option is 13. Okay, the next one is 1 times 7 plus 7 divided by 1. So you have the multiplication and division in the same question, but just do from left to right. You have to do multiplication first. 7 times 1 is 7. Now division has the high priority. Just do division. So 7 divided by 7 divided by 1 is 1. Got it? So 7 plus 7 makes 14. So the correct option is 14. So the correct option is 14. Just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. Okay, the next lesson we're going to start is add, subtract, multiply, and divide decimals. Word problems. So let's just start with the word problems. Add, subtract, multiply, and divide decimals. Word problems. Okay, let's start with first question. Let me read the question. Just listen to me carefully. A pulley can move 4.7 feet of rope per minute. How many feet of rope will the pulley move in 3 minutes? So you have to calculate in 1 minute the pulley moves 4.7 feet. Got it? You have to calculate how many times it is after 3 minutes. So basically you have to do 4.7 times 3. Got it? So 4.7 times 3 is 14.1. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the test questions. You can do the questions on the tutorial by yourself because they are already solved. So you can do it by yourself. Just have a look on them. Got it? Okay, each sheet of a metal is 0.9-inch thick. If Rick stacks 15 sheets on top of each other, how thick will the stack be? So the thickness of one sheet is 0.9. So Rick stacks 15 sheets. So just you have to calculate the thickness of the 15 sheets. So basically you have to do 15 times 0.9. Got it? So it would be 9 times 5 is 45. 5 and 4 carry 9 times 1 is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You have one decimal place, so just add a decimal point. So it would be 13.5 inches. Got it? The correct option is 13.5 inches. So the correct option is 13.5. Got it? Just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is a dairy produced 344.6 liters of milk in 4 hours. Got it? 344.6 liters in 4 hours. How much milk on average did a dairy produce per hour? So you have to calculate the value in 1 hour. Got it? That means you're given 344.6 liters in 4 hours. You have to calculate the value for 1 hour. So basically you have to divide 344.6 by 4. Got it? So it is 4 times 8 is 32. Now bring the next digit down 3 times. 4 times 6 is 24. Now bring the next digit down. Just put a decimal point over here and 0 over here. So you don't have to put 0, or you don't have to put a 4 times. 4 times 1 is 4. So 6 take away 4 is 2. The next digit you have to bring down is 0. Just bring the 0 down. 4 times 5 makes 20. So the correct option is 86.15. So basically you have to divide, it would be 86.15. Got it? The correct option is 86.15. Just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay, May bikes 6.2 kilometer each day school. In total, how far will May bike over 20 school days? So you have to calculate in one day. He do 6.2 kilometers. You have to calculate after 20 days how much distant is it. So you have to do 6.2 times 20. Got it? Just multiply by 2 and add a zero. Just do non-zero multiplication numbers multiplication. 2 times 2 is 4 and 2 times 6 is 12. You have to add a zero. Basically, you have to multiply, so it would be 124. You have to move decimal point from here to here, so it would be then 124. So the correct option is 124. Just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is Jordan bought 19 plastic discs. Each disc weighs zero point 0.1 ounces. How much do the 19 plastic discs weigh in all? So the weight of the one disc is zero point 0.1. Got it? That means you have to do 19 times zero point 0.1. Got it? So when you do 19 times zero point 0.1, it would be 1.9. Got it? So the correct option is 1.9. Just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, in March it rained 9.57 inches. It rained zero point 0.3 inches less in April than in March. How much did it rain in April? So you have to do 0.36 less than. So you just have to subtract 0.36 out of 9.57. Got it? Because it rained zero point 0.3 inches less than April. So you have to subtract 9.57, take away 0.36. 7 take away 6 is 1, 5 take away 3 is 2, and 9 take away 0 is 0. So it is 9.21. Got it? So just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is a factory makes 8.2 gallons of lemonade per minute. How many gallons of lemonade will the factory make in 8 minutes? So you have to, in 1 minute, they make 8.2 gallons. You have to calculate the value in 8 gallons. So it would be, you have to do 8.2 times 8. Got it? 8 times 2 is 16 and 1 carry 8 times 8 is 64 and 1 65. So it is 65.6. Got it? So the correct option is 65.6. Got it? Okay, the correct option is 65.6. Okay, the next one is no science class weighted four identical balls on a scale. Four identical balls. The combined weight of the balls was 51.2 kilogram. What was the weight of each ball? So the four balls weigh 51.2 kilogram. Let's see how what is the weight of the one ball. You have to divide by 4. Got it? 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. Then just bring 2 down. 4 times 8 is 32. Got it? So the correct option is 12.8. Just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is every week Tetsu has walked zero point 0.3 miles to get to the local grocery store and back. How far does he walk to do this shopping over 10 weeks? So you have to do 0.3 times 10. So 0.3 times 10 is 3. The correct option is 3. Just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. And the next lesson is add, subtract, multiply, and divide fractions and mixed numbers word problems. So you have to do with the fractions and mixed numbers, and you have to do the word problems. Okay, the first one is Emma and her sister went together to get haircuts. Emma got 7/10 of an inches cut off, and her sister got 1/10 of an inch cut off. Compared to her sister, how much more hair did Emma get taken off? Got it? So you have to basically subtract. Emma did 7/10 and her sister did 1/10. So you have to do the difference between those values. So you have to do 7/10 subtract 1/10. So they have the same denominators. So you have to subtract. So it would be subtract the numerators. Got it? It would be 7 minus 1 is, it is 6/5. Got it? 6/10. You can divide both numerator and denominator by 2. So when you divide them, 2 times 5 is 10 and 2 times 2 is 2 is 8. So the correct option is 5 divided by 2. Got it? 3 divided by 5. Sorry, 2 times 3 is 6 and 2 times 5 is 10. So it is 3 divided by 5. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the. Okay, the first one is Pam went to the candy store and bought 2 by 5 of a pound of candy. If 1/6 of Pam's candies was chocolate, how many pounds of the chocolate candy did Pam buy? Okay, Pam went to the candy store and bought 5 of a pound. So basically, you have to subtract 1/6 out of 2/5. Got it? Pam, wait, let me read it again. Pam went to the candy store and bought 2/5 of a pound of candy. If 1/6 of Pam's candy was chocolate, oh yes, you have to subtract 2 by 5 minus 1/6. Got it? So we have to, first of all, we have to make their denominators same. Got it? So here you have 6 and here you have 5. So the common denominator is, you have to find a number that is common between 5 and 6. That would be 30. You have to make both the denominators equal 30. Got it? 5 times 6 is 30. So multiply this one by 6. And 6 times 5 is 30. So multiply this one by 5. It would be 6 times 2 is 12 and 6 times 5 is 30. 5 times 1 is 5 and 5 times 6 is 30. Now they have the like denominators. Just subtract their numerators. So it would be 7/30. Why don't I have? Wait, let me see. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Sorry. You have to do you have to calculate 1/6 of 2/5 actually. Got it? Because 1/6 of the Pam's candy was chocolate. Not you have to subtract, you have to multiply, because here you have 1/6 of the Pam's candy was chocolate. So you have to calculate 1/6 of the 2 by 5. Got it? You have to do numerator time numerator and denominator time denominator. 2 times 1 is 2 and 6 times 5 is 30. So it would be 2/30. Just find a common number that can divide both numerator and denominator. That would be 2. Just divide them by 2. 2 times 1 is 2 and 2 times 15 is 30. So the correct option is 1/15. Got it? The correct option is 1/15. Basically, you have to understand the question first. Okay. A cookie factory uses 1/6 of a barrel of oatmeal in each batch of cookies. The factory uses half of a barrel of oatmeal yesterday. How many batches of cookies does the factory make? So you have to do 1 by 6 divided by 1 over 2 because they used half of them. Got it? A cookie factory uses 1/6 of a barrel of oatmeal in each batch of cookies. The factory uses 1/2 of a barrel of oatmeal yesterday. How many batches of cookies did the factory make? So you have to do 1 over 2 divided by 1 over 6. Got it? Just replace this division sign with the multiplication one and reciprocal the term right after it would be 6 over 1. Got it? Just do numerator time denominator. So it would be 6 times 1 is 6 and 3 times 2 times 1 is 2. Got it? So you can divide them by 2 times 3 is 6. So the correct option is that means 3 of the batches can be made by the factory. Got it? The correct option is 3. So it is 3 batch. The correct option is 3. Okay, the next one is at a local nursery, 1/4 of the plants for sale are flowers and another 1/2 of them are bushes. What fractions of the plant for sale are either flowers or bushes? So you have to add them. You have to do 1 by 4 and 1 over 2. You have to add. Got it? Okay, you have to make their denominator same. The greater denominator is 4. You have to make the smaller denominator equal to 4. Got it? 2 times 2 is 4. So you have to multiply this fraction by 2. So it would be 2 times 1 is 2 and 2 times 2 is 4. See, now they have the same denominators. Just add their numerator. 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2 is 3 over 4. So the correct option is 3 over 4. Got it? So the correct option is 3 over 4. So just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is Janet's milkshake recipe calls for 2/3 of a scoop of ice cream and Wendy's recipe call for 1/3 of a scoop. How many more scoops of ice cream are used in Janet's recipe than in Wendy's recipe? So you have to subtract the Janet one out of the because Jenny uses 2 by 3 and Wendy use 1 by 3. So you have to do 2 by 3, take away 1 over 3. Got it? They have the like denominators, simply subtract their numerators. 2 take away 1, 2 take away 1 is 1, 1 over 3. That means 1/3 of the, in the Janet's recipe, 1/3 more scoops used. Got it? So the correct option is 1 over 3. Okay, John's Cafe uses 2 bags of coffee each day, every day. For how many days will 2/3 of the bag of coffee last? Got it? Because they are using 2 bags of the coffee every day. So for after how many days you have to basically, so basically you have to divide 2 by 3 divided by 2. Got it? So replace the division side with multiplication one. It would be then 1 over 2, 2 and 2 cancel out each other and you are left with 1 over 3. That means it would be in 1 over 3. Got it? The correct option is 1 over 3. So you can complete the test by yourself later today. So we're working on grade 5 maths. The chapter we're working on is mixed operations and the lessons we have completed today are write numerical expressions, add, subtract, multiply and divide fractions and mixed numbers, add, subtract, multiply and divide decimals, word problems, add, subtract, multiply and divide fractions and mixed numbers, word problems. Got it? So please make sure before the next session you have to complete all the test questions for the lessons we did today. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? So that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone. Please make sure before the next session you have to complete all the test questions. Got it? Also, please click on the like button right below the video. That's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.